सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्री सीतारामाभ्यां नमः। ओं श्री उमामहेश्वराभ्यां नमः। ओं श्री वशिष्ठविश्वामित्राभ्यां नमः। ओं श्री वाल्मीकि तुलसीदासाभ्यां नमः। ओं श्री वेदव्यास महर्षये नमः। ओं श्री समस्त रामचंद्रस्वामिनः भक्तेभ्यो रामायण शास्त्राणाम् आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोदस्यस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्तभगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभवं प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां साधनानां योगवेदान्तभक्त्यादि प्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति एकता कल्याण पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं स समस्ताचार्याणां भक्तानां साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासूनां धर्म संरक्षकाणां श्रेयोभिलाषिणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थं श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्री महाविष्णोः सहस्रनामावल्याः पारायणं श्री रूपगीता महाशास्त्रस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ श्रीराम नाम संकीर्तनम्। ओम श्रीराम जय जय राम 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 जय राम। ओम नमोस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रम् उत्तरकांडं सप्तमः सर्गः श्री महादेव उवाच। Friends, first and foremost, having saluted Brahma Paramatma and the Lord in all forms, saluting all the Rishimanu Guru Devata Parambara, saluting our Shruti Smriti Purana Ityasa Shastra. While saluting you all, my special today wants to express the gratitudes to those who, bearing with me, are so regular for the classes. See, I have no other work to be done. Even if this work is not done, what will happen to me, I know. Therefore, with an extreme selfishness in my own interest, as if I am doing these classes. But you people, those who are regular, so much of other activities you have, obligations you have, duties you have, responsibilities you have, and yet are able to make to the classes, especially those who come regularly to morning and evening. And they really deserve a lot of my salutations, respects, laurels, and appreciations. But for you, I would have not had any inspiration to do the classes continuously. So I wish and pray The Lord gives you long, healthy, energetic life with best of the sadhanas done and the experience of divinity. So too, I have to pray to your family members, everyone's health and etc., that they are cooperating with you to come. So too to all your relatives who are not bothering you so much that you are not available to me, as in the case of many sincere people, many other sincere, but then they are under such obligations, such regular ones, especially my salutations. Then in me, I have to really confess today of lacking of so many things, whether it is an experience, whether it is a language, whether it is a way of expression. I am just a toddler, just now only, trying to open up the Shastra and study, trying to be at the feet of the Gurus, trying to be the instrument in the hands of the Lord. A long, long, long way to go. And my work is what, like a Telugu quotation is there, that one cannot put a stool and catch that matka in which the ghee or dahi is kept, and that person want to put a stair and go to Swarga. ఉట్టికి ఎక్కలేని వాడు స్వర్గానికి నిచ్చెనేసాడు. So even small little texts to study explain also is so difficult impossible at this level, but still I am doing such a terrible sin gustaki of trying to study and talk on so many shastras, isn't it? So that inability, that strengthlessness, I know you, especially people, are understanding, accepting, and forgiving, and are showing your cooperation. That though really touches the heart. And then any human being's limitations, you can know what is there now. So with some other entertainments, enjoyments, you get some energy. Then one class for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. When it is done, it will be of different swing and mood. Now, in this case of the speaker here, not one, not two. Every day, 6 classes we have to study, and all the six we have to speak. Each one consuming minimum 1.5 hour in the preparation of it, which single-handedly managing. These limitations, I'm not telling that it is a burden or it is not able to be done. No, वो तो हम मरने तब तक करेंगे ही. That challenge is different. That dedication to God is different. But in case of in all these renderances or deliveries, wherever shortcomings are there, these are all because of the lacuna in all these places. So once I tell you, you understand with your large heart and forgive me, then you can continue allowing me to travel with you, isn't it? And then every text. Aitareya Upanishad, first time only I am doing. And Yoga Darshanam, first time only. Every time, no, Sutra and Bhashya, Mantra and Bhashya. Then is Mandukya I took up for Telugu before that Mundaka. There's no time only in between. But then do. Then the Gita for children, more than 450 days are there. We are doing it. You know? 437th day today. And then whole Bhagavata we have done twice. How many? Valmiki Ramayanam Pura, Adhyatma. Then this one, Adhyatma Karya with Tulsi Hua. So then all texts are new. And in everything there is pure Vedanta. Then even to you it is very heavy every time. So you can all say like some of them. One text they heard, they become Jivan Mukta and they said bye to me. You also became Jivan Mukta and yet continue to listen. So that is a great joy. I only request beg you to keep it up like that. है ना? So that this together we are doing seva to the Shruti Mata, to our Guru Parampara, as a clearance of our runa to them. And if they are pleased by our this innocent, simple, childlike effort, they may bless us in giving us that intuitive abilities by which what is said in the Shastras is thoroughly understood, grasped, accepted, committed by us, and we do the due sadhanas step by step. We may even evolve. All that though the ball is in the court of the Lord and Guru. हम तो छोटे बच्चे जो ना थोड़ा सा ऐसा ड्राइंग बना के टीचर का दिखाता है, टीचर शुड हैव टू से वेरी गुड बेटा करके. He does very good therefore because after some years he'll become a good drawing master. Not that this drawing is very good. In the same way, our gurus and the God definitely and requestingly may at least do not discard us, do not disown us. That is the only thing we ask. ये भगवान हमको, ये ठाकुर जी हमको ठुकराओ नहीं. है कि नहीं? हम तो नाचीज है, नालायक है, वी ऑल नो दैट. Yet don't discard, don't deny. है ना? There are some things they are so of undeserving nature, we don't take it. No, when you go to sabji wala, he is putting all the bad vegetable. You will not take it. ठीक तरह डालो नहीं तो I'll go to other दुकान. Same way the God gurus have thousand reasons to say that you are such a bad vegetable, you can't be used for cooking. But then we pray to God. इसको भी कोई ना खरीदना पड़ेगा ना, है ना? There are some dayalu, they go to those garib only. Yesterday I was going for some buying, no, I looked at who are young or middle age old. I saw an old man. I tell you, he was so happy when I went there. I had to buy some fruit. He gave an extra only, old man. He didn't see me and all, but very less cost he gave. Old, he must be 65, 70. I said, you are the only one who can do like that. Elderly man of such a love and heart. So, like that, O Lord, हम भी गरीब है, आप गरीब निवाज हो. All those things are there. No, that is the only faith which puts us on this path. Otherwise, where are we? Where are we? In the whole universe and cosmos of uncountable jivas and beings. What is our avkat and what is our position? What are our abilities and what are our doings? And go to the first floor and see from there, our 6 foot size appears to be 1 foot. Go to the 10th floor and see, we just look like what? A kutte ka size bhi nahi hoenge. Go to the 30th floor and see, we don't been looked like a cheetah also. As it is so, from the physical gross sharira standpoint of ours, so to our abilities, our works, our contributions, compared to what is happening in the cosmos, is of absolutely zero significant, not even say insignificant. And yet, our prayers to that God, Guru Marampara, to you all also, for bearing with, give that chance that we study continuously together. है ना? There are 99% shortcomings, mistakes, surely, but 1% is definitely a good will be there where we are chanting the mantras. है ना? We are trying to see the literal meaning of it. So, like your child, grandchild, as you love him in spite of him, so too all the audience, all the gurus, all the devatas should bear with. And if anything is less or lacking in grandchild, will you not empower him? In the same way, let the divinity empower us and see to it that we perform the way they like it or they want it. All said and done, these efforts of ours are nothing. With all our half-heartednesses, ignorances, still in the gutters of the vasanas and worldliness, what we are doing, kuch nahi, isn't it? So, my main thought is gratitude and appreciations for those who are relentless. Keep it up. How much good it is doing to you, you know it, but it is doing immense good to me. Thank you. Pranams, salutations. Now we are almost toward the end of Adhyatma Ramayana being studied from 500 and how many days? 17 days. है ना? बालायोध्यारण्य किष्किंद सुंदर युद्ध कांड सरोवर उत्तराखंड 7th sarga. We are doing last 9-8 days. Today is I think 10th day. So in that also a beautiful topic. Now coming up after Sita ji goes into Sri Rama Bhagavan. Now from then onwards gave up all the sukha spruha. Is always in his ekanta doing his atma dhyana. No, it is, we should not feel sympathetic with the Lord or feel karuna to him, Bechara wala. No, he is the self always. He revels in that only. Just because these Indradi asked, he came as Rama to do the work. Most of the work is done of eliminating all Rakshasas. Now, Sitaji, she is also gone. Now, Lava Kusha Sholo, they'll be taken care. Raja, Prajaka, Raju, he is Kari Rahe. And he just gives orders to Lakshmana Bharata, they will do. And for some time, 10,000 years, he took commitment to stay on the earth as human and do all the dharma stavara. That anyway he'll do. All of them are now not so very important, they're secondary. So primarily what to do? Be in the self. So he is doing what he generally does in being Vaikunta. Atma Ram hai wo hamesha. So when Rama was in that way, enjoying his own self, don't feel bad. बेचारा सीता जी चली गई दुख में भगवान राम ध्यान कर रहे like that. Now you also when your husband goes to his Maika, you come to the class because what to do alone at home. It is not that way. The राम जी की सीता चली गई बेचारा लाचार होकर योग या अध्यात्म रामायण पढ़ रहे राम जी. Not, they don't think like that. He is doing the thing to be done, to be in the self. At that time, Mother Kaushalya's approach and how beautifully she, as a Bhakta and Shishya, humbly presents herself in front of Rama and presents her own request. And according to that request, how Sri Ram responds. That is the beautiful small portion again of having all required simple sadhanas in simple form. Sadhana is not simple. Sadhana said in the simple form. Sadhana is simple or complicated. Depends on where are we placed. Our antakarana, our abilities, debilities. Okay, so let us revel in chanting and studying that portion. So Ekante from 53rd onwards. 67 let us chant. Okay, up to 53 to 67. ये 15 श्लोक पढ़ेंगे and see the meaning as much you can slowly steadily start. Sri Mahadeva uvacha ekante dhyana nirate ekada raghave sati jnatva narayanam sakshat kausalya priyavadini bhaktyagatya prasannam tam pranata prahrushtadhi Ram tvam jagatam adihi आदिमध्यान्तवर्जितः परमात्मा परानन्दः पूर्णः पुरुष ईश्वरः जातोऽसि मे गर्भगृहे मम पुण्यातिरेकतः अवसाने ममाप्यद्य समयो भूतरघोत्तम नाद्याप्यमोदजः कृत्स्नः भवबन्धो निवर्तते इदानीम् अपि मे ज्ञानं भवबन्धनिवर्तकम् यथा संक्षेपतो भूयात् तथा बोधय मां विभो निर्वेदवादिनीम् एवं मातरं मातृवत्सलः दयालुः प्राह धर्मात्मा जराजर्जरितां शुभां मार्गास्त्रयो मया प्रोक्ताः पुरा मोक्षाप्तिसाधकाः कर्मयोगो ज्ञानयोगः भक्तियोगश्च शाश्वतः भक्तिर्विभिद्यते मातः त्रिविधा गुणभेदतः स्वभावो यस्य यस्तेन तस्य भक्तिर्विभिद्यते यस्तु हिंसा समुद्दिश्य दम्भं मात्सर्यमेव वा विभेददृष्टिश्च संरम्भी भक्तो मे तामसः स्मृतः फलाभिसन्धिर्भोगार्थी धनकामो यशस्तथा अर्चादौ भेदबुद्ध्या मां पूजयेत् स तु राजसः परस्मिन् अर्पितं यः तु कर्म निर्हरणाय वा कर्तव्यमिति वा कुर्यात् भेदबुद्ध्या स सात्विकः मद्गुणाश्रयणात् एव मयि अनन्तगुणालये अविच्छिन्ना मनोवृत्तिः यथा गङ्गाम्बुनोऽम्बुधौ तदेव भक्तियोगस्य निर्गुणं लक्षणं निर्गुणस्य हि अहैतुक्यव्यवहिता या भक्तिर्मयि जायते सा मे सालोक्य सामीप्य साष्टिसायुज्यमेव वा ददात्यपि न गृह्णन्ति भक्ताः मत्सेवनं विना स एवात्यन्तिको योगः भक्तिमार्गस्य भामिनी मद्भावं प्राप्नुयात् तेन अतिक्रम्य गुणत्रयम् ओम शांति 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 श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीशंभो शरणं मम श्रीशंभो शरणं मम श्रीशंभो शरणं मम श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम श्रीव्यासा शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम. Friends, in this portion which we chanted precisely to his mother, because of her age and all, keeping in the mind, he out of the three sadhanas named Bhakti sadhana preferringly tells. देखो मैं सिंपलीफाई कर रहा हूँ. In that also 5 levels of bhakti he talks. That is the topic. So far we studied, but that has to be, we chanted. That has to be thoroughly studied and understood. So in that, first the expression of Kaushalya Mata. She never took Rama for granted as her own son. He recognized him as the God and also the Guru. That is the first thing required. For her, luckily, Bhagwan himself came as son, but great she is that she did not take him for granted. In the same way, in whatever the Sharira, Rupa, Nama, the Guru is there in front of us. In that form, the God alone is there. That in that Guru, Guru Buddhi and Bhagwan Buddhi, we have to have. No, the examples of the Bhrugu and Varuni. So too in the Chandogya Upanishad of our Shvetaketu and Uddalaka, they all show, though they are children, but they treated as disciples. Though he is a father, but they took him as Guru and God. That they are blessed. It's a question of attitude towards the one from whom we want to gain knowledge. That bhakti, that faith, that sharanagati, transcending the mind and intellect and egos. All propositions to neutralize this attitude is most essential. है ना, मन बुद्धि अहंकार जो है ना, किसी को हम से ऊपर दिखाना नहीं चाहता. मैं ही सबसे ग्रेट हूँ. That may work in other vyavaharas of the world because you have to be victorious in the world. But in case of spirituality, these things losing is victory. So in that case, when you are in front of God, Guru, these manabuddhi, ahankar and their propositions that I am great will never work. They will not allow us to go to Guru, ask him, listen from him, follow what he says. Pranipata Pariprashna Seva. So too, कहते हैं वहाँ, who should be the Shishya? He says, Yathokta Karini, Mumukshave Sadhu Yathokta Karini, Prashanta Chitta, Shamanvitaya. मेधावी पुरुषः विद्वान् उहापोह विचक्षणः अधिकारी आत्मविद्यायाम् उक्तलक्षणलक्षितः. So to this one, मुमुक्षु साधु यथोक्तकारी प्रशांतचित्त. साधु यथोक्तकारी, साधुकारी यथोक्तकारी. ये है lot of lakshanas Shishya has to have. And the other example of Kapila Mahamuni and Devahuti. Even Vasudeva listening from Krishna. Everywhere we see Upadeshas. So here also we just go through what we have seen once. Ki ekante dhyanirate ragave ekada sati. एक बार in Rama was in his own all alone solitude, reveling in his Atma Dhyana. Atma being Ananta, it's Satchit Swarupa, being abiding in that is a great bliss. Once it has to click. Like the one who is enjoying music, he can't enjoy other nonsense. In the music, the one who comes to classical, he cannot enjoy Western. In the classical, when it is devotional, once he enters into devotional classical, He can't enjoy the other disturbing noises of the worldly music, so called. In the same way, one who starts getting rati, reveling, revanam in the Paramatma, it being the true bliss, so all other things appear to be fika to him, appear to be tasteless. That's the glory of it. So Rama was reveling in his own Atma. Then Jnatva Narayanam Sakshat. Having known that he is Narayana. Then is our Guru is Narayana? If my Guru is not Narayana, then I am insulting Narayana because everybody is Narayana. Then why can't the Guru? How can't the Guru? है ना? That doesn't mean then the buffalo also Narayana. I'll make buffalo as the Guru. Then he will teach only how to eat grass. He can't teach Brahma Vidya. Our crooked mind intellect, how it works. It likes like. Swamiji, if everybody is Narayana, my friend also is Narayana, then I listen to him only. Then what is he telling you? Go with him and eat and drink and play cards and destroy myself. Yeah, that Narayana will teach you that only. Don't blame then Narayana. Which form of Narayana you are worshipping, that's important. Everything is Narayana. Donkey also is Narayana Rupa only. Narayana is not donkey. Donkey is Narayana. थोड़ा फर्क समझना दोनों में. But you can't go and get Brahma Vidya from donkey, no? It will only kick you. That Narayana can give that only. So, Guru is Narayana, there is no doubt. Narayana is not Guru, he is everything. About everything, therefore, is one of his thing is Guru, but Guru is nothing but Narayana. That is how Jnatva Narayanam Sakshat. From that we have to learn. For her, Rama is Narayana only, therefore no ambiguity. For her also, Narayana only comes in the form of the Guru. We have studied it so many times when our punya becomes fructified, of which we are not asking any karma phala, punya phala, then the Guru ke roop mein Bhagwan comes to give us jnana and moksha. Therefore, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, one should chant this shloka. Guru is Tribhuti, Trinity, and beyond that Ishvara, beyond that Parabrahma. That thing should never be doubted. He is that. Guru Reva Parambrahma or Guru Sakshat Parambrahma. Once for all it is. Then only we surrender to that Guru, get benefited out of his teachings as well as disciplines. Clear? Jnatva Narayanam Sakshat Kaushalya. One by one, see. From here onward, next to only 4 shlokas. Today I'll discuss more than that. नहीं है. एक lakshana both of Rama and Kausalya. Try to taste them at least in the intellectual appreciation and emotional feeling. First is Priyavadini. And I am stopping it there for you to feel the meaning of that word. Priyavadini. अप्रिय कभी नहीं बोला. In life, the use of our throat or speech is only in talking the priya, preeti, prema to others. It is better to become dumb than hurting others with our speech. है ना? वाक भूषणम भूषणम. है ना? प्रियवादिनी. Isn't it? No, this is sadhana. इसको पढ़कर इसको छोड़कर I want to grow spiritually, it will not happen. If the Lord is teaching us Priyavada at this moment, means He is expecting us to practice that. In the journey of our spiritual evolution, at this moment, that's required. That is why that topic came in our life. Become Priyavadin. Priyavadin. With our beloved ones from whom we expect lot of things, oh, anyway we do. That's not enough. Priyavadi is not conditional. Even if the Shatru is a done who has done harm to us, towards him also Priyavadi. कंडीशनल नहीं बोलते. स्पिरिचुअल साधनास कंडीशनल नहीं होते. ऑलरेडी वी हैव सीन. जाति देश काल द्रव्य अनवच्छिन्नाः सार्वभौमा महाव्रतम. जाति देश काल समय अनवच्छिन्ना महाव्रतम. And whatever vitarka comes through Pratibhaksha Bhavana, eliminate vitarka and follow those values 100%. Morning class, for you, the reminder is a bonus to you. And those who don't come to morning class, they put face like a question mark. What is suddenly quoted from somewhere, something is coming. The values have to be permanent. They are not conditional. In that way, रात में 11 से सुबह 5 तक everybody is maha Maha Bhakta, Maha Yogi only, because he's not harming anyone. Isn't it? ऐसा नहीं होता. Priyavadini understood all the time. Now let us go ahead. Then Bhaktya Agatya. She came with all bhakti, prepared in the mind. Because Narayanam Jnatva. Yad bhavam tad bhavatina, yad drushti tad srushti. When she took Rama as son earlier, the Vatsalya bhava se she used to come. Now she has taken him as Narayana, therefore Bhakti bhava se she came. See, if you pause and see every sloka's meaning and see the connection between them, we will understand how high level intellectuals are. Our composers, rishis like Vyasa, Valmiki, or all of them in giving these shastras to us. So to tell that she has approached Rama with bhakti, before that only it is said, Ki Narayanam Jnatva. Having known Rama to be Narayana, she came with bhakti. Now Rama, in whatever the mood, is always there. And whoever comes, he will balance himself inside and express his prasannata outside. Now, if anybody comes, if he can express prasannata because of his own nature, how much he must be prasanna? When Kaushalya ji, not only filled with so many divine qualities, but his own mother who carried him and gave birth, if she comes, how much of prasanna he must be. You have to understand that from prasannam. Seeing the mother, you are so प्रसन्न. Did not say, मैं ध्यान में बैठा हूँ क्यों आकर डिस्टर्ब कर रहे हो? अरे राम, your ध्यान का फल ही your जगत माता जननी coming there. Spiritual sadhana is what? Not sitting meditation for meditation and getting disturbed when somebody disturbs. Not getting disturbed in spite of any disturbance is called meditation. You have to change definitions. कल से हम ऐसे ही नए डेफिनेशन बताएंगे आपको. कल से नहीं, आज से. सुबह भी हमने किया. In the early morning class, 3-4 places we have understood higher, deeper, newer definitions for usually used words of spiritual sadhana. One of them is this now. Meditation is not getting disturbed. When you are in meditation, somebody comes and disturbs. Meditation is never to get disturbed in spite of all disturbing situations. So he was prasannaha. Okay? Prasannam. Then she was doing pranam to him because she understood him to be Narayana. With bhakti she came. Then he himself also with prasannata, he was doing pranams because of the mother. And after that, praha, she spoke. Hrushtadhihi, with her heart full of harsha and anand. Now, देखो, how many things you can derive from it. Why she is Hrushtadhihi? Because she said she saw Rama. Rama was her own son, but now she has received, understood him to be Narayana. So Narayana darshan se di Hrushta ho hi jayega. Then Rama received her, saluted, and he was in prasannata in the face. So she was also with Harsha Anand. Now total picture क्या हुआ? Here Guru Shishya they are, Bhakta Bhagavan they are, mother and son they are. There are three relations here. In general, in every relation. सहनावतु सहना भुनक्तु सावीर्यं करवावहै, है ना? तेजस्वी नावधीयता वस्तु, चलने दो. मां विद्विषा. Whenever, wherever we go, whatever the situation, be in prasannata. From your side, give prasannata to them from the core of the heart. This is the highest of philosophy or Vedanta or spirituality. On the name of Vedanta, go and trouble anybody. On the name of spirituality, it is a cartoon of spirituality. Not knowing this, people impose all their spirituality others. Therefore, they run away. He is worried. मैं तो वेदांत क्यों भाग रहे? इसलिए भाग रहे बाबा. Vedanta is always for you. For them, when you go, you give them chocolate, you give them biscuit. They need fruits, not your upadesh. Like when I go to children and talk to them Brahma Vidya, भाग जाएंगे वो. कोई भी बाबा को देखे. It is not a Bhagwan's crime that he gave Brahma Vidya to me, that I impose it on the children. To the children, I have to give snacks or biscuits and love. That only. You should know that. Prasannata is the greatest thing in life. बाकी बाद में जाए, you पैसे कमाओ नहीं कमाओ, respect करो ना करो, all that nonsense. Why all are them are done when you are frustrated in the mind? When you are not happy, what the use of anything in the world, whether your marriage, your children, or property, or money, or the housemaid, रोने के लिए सब. Understood? प्रसन्नता. They both of them are going through such a pain. For her, तो दशरथ जी कभी चले गए. No, for him, afresh, when just now Sita is gone. See, these are all the parts of the life goes on. And we have to always alert in the mind. In our presence, others should be prasanna, I should be not a natak. It is a genuinity because to be happy is the truth. Because the self is the truth is the self the truth is of the nature of happiness. Being miserable and being sad is dhongi hai wo. Come what may. And if I extend the subject, where has the Sita gone for Rama to cry? She has gone to Vaikuntha only waiting for him. Where is Dashatha gone? He has gone to Uttara Lokas only. Why should she cry? They are prospering only. And you also should grow. Why are you attached? No, these are all Vedanta. सब में आकर idea क्या है? Anything by which we become aprasanna is wrong. Anything by which we make others aprasanna is wrong. Our gestures, words, anything by which make others prasanna is right. Whatever they are other. Being prasanna first, then deal with the matter in a delicate manner so that it is sorted out. This is wisdom. Other than this, wisdom is arrogance. With arrogance, we want to dominate, we want to win over. Come what may, even if that person suffers. This is the ignorance, this is delusion. This has to go away from life completely. Life has to be lived with this maturity. This practically living life like this is called spirituality, with which the heart becomes purified of ego and all things. Then the Guru, Upadesha, Jnana, Sadhana, Moksha, all of them have a meaning. Okay, Pranata Praha Rushtadihi. And what she spoke, Rama, Tam Jagatam Adihi. You are the primordial cause of the entire world. So, Bhagavan is Adi. Adi means the Nimitta Upadana Ityadi Sarva Karana you are there. So, Atmava idam ekameva agre asit, that is Rama. Then, Madhya Anta Varjitaha, Adi Madhya Anta Varjitaha. You are such a cause of the whole universe that you don't have a beginning, nor you get modified in between, nor there is an end to you. That truth absolute are you. So theoretically she knows all, but she needs the touch divine so that the theory becomes practical experience. Okay, so by this speech of mother, Rama understands. She already knows Vedanta. अब उनको वेदांत नहीं सिखाना, कर्म योग she can't do. She needs bhakti. Though there are three paths. So all the intricacies, if I go, this one chapter only, 1 month we can study. एक महीना पक्का पढ़ा सकते हैं एक ही चैप्टर. Thanks. Next, okay, then Paramatma. You are the supreme self. And what is Paramatma? That which can never become again Anatma. All other Atma, from their higher standpoint, they become Anatma. Like I consider Deha as Atma. But Deha is known to my mind. Therefore, the mind is the Atma, Deha is an Atma. Mind is known to consciousness. The knowing consciousness is Atma, mind is an Atma. So the consciousness doesn't have anything else to know it. Therefore, that being consciousness is Parama Atma. Like that, you have to contemplate. Paramatma ho apo. Then, because of that, Para Ananda. And what is the Para Ananda? The independent bliss, not reflected bliss. Infinite bliss, not finite bliss. Unconditional bliss, not conditional bliss. Effortless bliss, not the effortful bliss. That's called Para Ananda, which never reduces, diminishes, goes away. You are Parananda. Then Purnaha. You are complete. There's no apurnata of any side or any time in you. Purushaha, you are in the Puri, Stula Sharira and Samashti. Yesterday we saw. Then you are Ishvara. Ishvara ka arth kya hai na? He has got such a Maya power infinite with him that he can do the creation, that is called Kartum Shakyaha. He can dissolve the creation, that is Akartum Shakyaha. In between, he can go on modifying the creation, that is called Anyata Kartum Shakyaha. Ishvara. Only the Lord has that power. A power, a part of it, he gives us for accomplishing small little things on his behalf. Not knowing that, we feel arrogant for whatever talents we have. That is a stupidity. Anyway, so you are the Ishvaraha. Then, Jatosi me garbhagrihe mama punya atirekata. Out of my extreme punya, you are born to me as my child. देखो, Aitreya Upanishad also was talking last 1 week. We are talking only 3 janmas of the jiva. But here, out of my punya, you the Lord of these nature born. So what it should be made to be accepted by us? This is the Sanatana Dharma Shastras, Sanatana Dharma, in which the infinite Parabrahma expresses as Ishvara, that Ishvara expresses as Narayana, the Narayana comes as an avatara, as Rama. This thing the other fellows don't have. They are jealous. They destroy our Rama temple, Krishna temple, Shiva temple. Out of jealousy. अरे बेवकूफ तू भक्त बन जाए ना तू भी फायदा हो जाएगा वो नहीं बनेगा वो दैट इज अवर इंडियंस हिंदूज का मेन 3 temples राम जन्म कृष्ण जन्म एंड द इटर्नल शिव स्थान काशी ये तीनों के ऊपर उन्होंने दावा बोल के नाश किए along with thousands and lakhs of temples they destroyed. See, every day there is one temple destruction happening in Pakistan and all those places, even Bangladesh and all. राक्षस है अब करे क्या मतलब वी आर बुजदिल नपुंसक हम क्या करें हिंदूस होने के नाते we don't raise the voice and fight. That is why outside we don't protect dharma. It's like inside our sadhana never happens. You understood the relation between these two, the new definition. The more you uphold dharma outside, the more inner sadhana will happen. Earlier, the more inner sadhana you do, outside you can uphold the dharma. They have to be complemented. Whichever required, whatever time, we have to do that one. Anyway, so our Rama as an avatara has come. You have to accept it doubtlessly. Come what may. And otherwise, how can the Ramayana come? How come crores of people by becoming Rama Bhakta get moksha and all? Just because some other religions, other Nastikas talk some nonsense, just we give up our bhakti to our devatas and all. इतने कमजोर है क्या थोड़ा सोचना है. So I feel this is how we have to learn. You are born to me out of my punyatireka. Now she says, avasane mama api adya samayaha abhut raguttam. Mama samayaha adya avasane. So now the time has come of my departure. Become very old now. Na adya api, even now also, abodhajaha, because of non-wisdom or knowledge, krutsnaha, clearly not understood, bhavabandaha na nivartate. Because I am not fully awakened to the knowledge, my samsara is not gone away. Now, this representation of Kaushalya at this age is a representation of all of us, only the oldies. Even now, the clear knowledge has not come to us, therefore, still we are in samsara. There I durustai, her case. Better late than never. Again, I am saying the sentence. He Raguttama Samaya Abhutu Avasane Mama Api Adya. This is the last few times of mine have come. Then point 1, 2. Na Adya Api. Even now also. Abhojajaha Krishnaha Bhavandha Nivartate. Na Adya Api Bhavandha Nivartate. Main sentence. Even I become so old, still the samsara has not gone away. Because of Abhojajaha. Because I am not awakened. So she accepts. They have never tried to get the knowledge. They were not awakened to the self. Therefore, the samsara has not gone away. Absolutely our case only. Never tried for the deep spiritual sadhanas. Therefore, the self is not realized. Therefore, samsara is not going away. This is like that. Even it is 10,000 lives. Other than Atma Jnana, Moksha, Atma Prapti, Brahma Prapti, no way for moksha. Brahma is only Apnoti Param. Otherwise, Aparam only. Isn't it? See how morning and evening classes complementing each other, inspiring us in to be the spiritual seeker for the knowing the truth. Every spirituality is spirituality, but for what goal we must know. And the what which takes us to reality alone should be taken as main in ultimate sadhana by us. Now she is requesting कि नाद्या बहुध कृष्ण भवन्तो निवर्तते कि इदानीमपि even at this time may jnanam may means for me of mine knowledge bhavabandha nivartakam which can remove the bhavabandha, the samsara. Nivartaka means removal. Bandha means bondage. Bhava is samsara. The removal of the samsara bandhana, that knowledge, idanimapi. Is it possible at this age? Can I listen? Can I know? Can I do? If it is there. If it is there, yatha sankshepatāh bhuyat. Your teaching should be sankshepatāh, my listening to be sankshepatāh, and the sadhana should be sankshepa, but the result should be freedom from bhavabandha. Tatha, in that way, Mam Bodhaya, please teach me, educate me, He Prabhu, Vibho, O Lord. How nice, no? Very interesting. That's why in the old age, you can't do Vedanta and Karma Yoga by your effort, but you should do Bhakti because you can. But that Bhakti is Parakashta, is in simple words getting the conviction of the Vedanta. वही होगा आप देखोगे. Rama teaches bhakti to her, but toward the end, the paripakvata of the bhakti is taught by him to her as the jnana in simple words. You keep doing this bhakti, I will come to in your life in giving you jnana. When the jnana is given to you, then you receive it. But finally, jnana only gives mukti. Because in bhakti, there is again duality. In the Ekameva Dvayam Brahma, only the moksha. Okay? When she that way asks, now Rama, and the next 2-3 shlokas are very kind, very beautiful. Ki nirvedavadinim mataram matruvatsalah dayaluhu dharmatma shobham jarajavarjitam raha. देखो how many lakshanas both of Rama and Sita as sadhakas and Guru Shishya as well as mother and son, they are mentioned here. So each of them have to be noted. We'll note tomorrow. Then in the next one, he says, Margatrayo Maya Prokta Pura. By me, the 3 paths were told earlier. Moksha Prapti Sadhakaha, which are givers of the moksha, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. Among them, Karma Yoga will not talk. Bhakti only will talk. 5 levels of Bhakti. Lowest to the highest, he will say. Then in that highest Bhakti Sthiti, when you reach, my grace will come to give you the Jnanam. Without any sadhana as anubhuti. ज्ञान अनुभूति से मोक्ष होता है, लेकिन ज्ञान अनुभूति भक्ति से भी मिलता है, लाइक इन 10th चैप्टर ऑफ गीता है ना. द्वयम अचित्ता मद्गत प्राणा बोधयन्त परस्परम कथयन्त च माम नित्यं तुष्यन्ति रमन्ति तेषां सतयुक्तानां भयतां ददामि बुद्धि योगम तम येन माम उपयान्ति. I will give you buddhi yoga by which they recognize me the self. So please remember, in a sadhana path, knowing of yourselves as Brahman is the moksha that should be decided. After that, you may not be able to the Shravana, Manana, Nidhyasana, sadhana. Then you do bhakti, but with this goal. And when the bhakti becomes growing, Bhagavan makes us understand Vedanta in simple words. That time, don't reject Vedantic Brahma and say, मैं bhakti ही रह जाऊंगा. Then you are denying the ultimate grace of God. Because the Lord whose bhakta you are, He cannot be always with you. When He is not there, and what nautanki we do, we know it. Therefore, the only way is realizing ourselves to be the God, the Brahman. That way, Jnana is the Lakshya. Bhakti can be the helping sadhana for those who cannot do directly Veda Vedanta Vicharana. Those who do that, na Jnana Yoga and Sankhya and Gita mein batate hain, those who can do the inquiry very sharp and subtler, a level of detachment, aggression, they are there. Unko Vivek, Vedanta, all the logics, mantras are told. Oh, you can't do that, but I want moksha. Moksha will come only through jnanam, but follow bhakti. But bhakti for jnanam, not only bhakti where you maintain the dvaita. He will tell there. Rama will say, how much your bhakti it is, still there's dvaita. Only in advaita is moksha. But when you become bhakta, I will give you that jnana. Therefore, what we have to pray to the Lord? ज्ञान हमको दीजिए, है ना. ये प्रभु आनंददाता ज्ञान हमको दीजिए, शीघ्र सारे दुरुणों से दूर हमको कीजिए ना, कहते हैं ना, लाइक दैट. Tomorrow is a very good day for us that we will study all this. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. ओम ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धन्वंतरे अमृत कलशहस्ताय सर्वामय विनाशनाय त्रैलोक्यनाथाय श्री महाविष्णुवे नमः. ओम भाग्याब्धि चंद्रिका भक्त चित्तकेक घना घना रोग पर्वतदम भोलिर्मुक्तिदार कुठारिकाय नमो नमः. ओम नासैरोग हरे सौबीरा जपत निरंतर अनुद्वीरा. ओम श्री हनुमद्वीराय नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते ओम श्री हनुमते नमः. ओम श्री हनुमते 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 नमः. ओम ओम नमः शिवाय. 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 ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्रश्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्रश्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्रश्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम राम 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 राम. Yesterday we concluded Sita Mata Sahasranamavali. We decided to do from today Vishnu Sahasrana Namavali Parayana. Most of you might have done Sahasranama Stotram. तो उसी को ओम एंड नमः जोड़ने से इट बिकम्स नामावली. लेट अस स्टार्ट. ओम अथ श्री विष्णोः दिव्य सहस्रनामावलिः श्री विष्णु सहस्रनाम स्तोत्रम्. ओम विश्वस्मै नमः. ओम विष्णवे नमः. ओम वषट्काराय नमः. ओम भूतभव्य भवत्प्रभवे नमः. ओम भूतकृते नमः. ओम भूतभृते नमः. ओम भावाय नमः. ओम भूतात्मने नमः. ओम भूतभावनाय नमः. ओम भूतात्मने नमः. ओम परमात्मने नमः. ओम मुक्तानां परमागतये नमः. ओम अव्ययाय नमः. ओम पुरुषाय नमः. ओम साक्षिणे नमः. ओम क्षेत्रज्ञाय नमः. ओम अक्षराय नमः. ओम योगाय नमः. ओम योगविदां नेत्रे नमः. ओम प्रधानपुरुषेश्वराय नमः. ओम नारसिंहवपुषे नमः. ओम श्रीमते नमः. ओम केशवाय नमः. ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः, ॐ सर्वस्मै नमः, ॐ शर्वाय नमः, ॐ शिवाय नमः, ॐ स्थाणवे नमः, ॐ भूतादये नमः, ॐ निधये अव्ययाय नमः, ॐ संभवाय नमः, ॐ भावनाय नमः, ॐ भर्त्रे नमः, ॐ प्रभवाय नमः, ॐ प्रभवे नमः, ॐ ईश्वराय नमः, ॐ स्वयंभुवे नमः, ॐ शम्भवे नमः, ॐ आदित्याय नमः, ॐ पुष्कराक्षाय नमः, ॐ महास्वनाय नमः, ॐ अनादिनिधनाय नमः, ॐ धात्रे नमः, ॐ विधात्रे नमः, ॐ धातुरुत्तमाय नमः, ॐ अप्रमेयाय नमः, ॐ ऋषिकेशाय नमः, ॐ पद्मनाभाय नमः, ॐ अमरप्रभवे नमः, ॐ विश्वकर्मणे नमः, ॐ मनवे नमः, ॐ त्वष्ट्रे नमः, ॐ स्थविष्ठाय नमः, ॐ स्थविराय ध्रुवाय नमः, ॐ अग्राह्याय नमः, ॐ शाश्वताय नमः, ॐ कृष्णाय नमः, ॐ लोहिताक्षाय नमः, ॐ प्रतर्दनाय नमः, ॐ प्रभूताय नमः, ॐ त्रिककुब्धाम्ने नमः, ॐ पवित्राय नमः, ॐ मङ्गलाय परस्मै नमः, ॐ ईशानाय नमः, ॐ प्राणदाय नमः, ॐ प्राणाय नमः, ॐ ज्येष्ठाय नमः, ॐ श्रेष्ठाय नमः, ॐ प्रजापतये नमः, ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः, ॐ भूगर्भाय नमः, ॐ माधवाय नमः, ॐ मधुसूदनाय नमः, ॐ ईश्वराय नमः, ॐ विक्रमिणे नमः, ॐ धन्विने नमः, ॐ मेधाविने नमः, ॐ विक्रमाय नमः, ॐ क्रमाय नमः, ॐ अनुत्तमाय नमः, ॐ दुराधर्षाय नमः, ॐ कृतज्ञाय नमः, ॐ कृतये नमः, ॐ आत्मवते नमः, ॐ सुरेशाय नमः, ॐ शरणाय नमः, ॐ शर्मणे नमः, ॐ विश्वरेतसे नमः, ॐ प्रजाभवाय नमः, ॐ अहने नमः, ॐ संवत्सराय नमः, ॐ व्याळाय नमः, ॐ प्रत्ययाय नमः, ॐ सर्वदर्शनाय नमः, ॐ अजाय नमः, ॐ सर्वेश्वराय नमः, ॐ सिद्धाय नमः, ॐ सिद्धये नमः, ॐ सर्वादये नमः, ॐ अच्युताय नमः, ॐ श्री महाविष्णवे नमः। 100 we will do till Ramayana is over. नहीं है और बचा कथा और भी चल रही है. We'll do the Shiva Sahasranama, Shivaji being the guru of that Shastra, Adhyatma Ramayana. Now, 10th one in the Om Atha Shiva Rahasyam Rubhu Gita Atha Dashamodhyayah Rubhu. 26 we'll chant. ॐ ऋभुः अथ दशमोऽध्यायः. ॐ नित्यतर्पणमाचक्ष्ये निदाघः शृणु मे वचः. वेदशास्त्रेषु सर्वेषु अत्यन्तं दुर्लभं नृणां सदा प्रपञ्चं नास्त्येव इदमित्यपि नास्ति ब्रह्ममात्रं सदा पूर्णम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणं स्वरूपमात्रं ब्रह्मैव सच्चिदानन्दमप्यहम् आनन्दघन एवाहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणं सर्वदा सर्वशून्योऽहं सदात्मानन्दवानहं नित्यानित्यस्वरूपोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् अहमेव चिदाकाशः आत्माकाशोऽस्मि नित्यदा आत्मनात्मनि तृप्तोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् एकत्वसङ्ख्याहीनोऽस्मि अरूपोऽस्म्यहमद्वयः नित्यशुद्धस्वरूपोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् आकाशात् अपि सूक्ष्मोऽहम् अत्यन्ताभावकोऽस्म्यहम् सर्वप्रकाशरूपोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् परब्रह्मस्वरूपोऽहम् परावरसुखोऽस्म्यहम् सत्तामात्रस्वरूपोऽहम् दृग्दृश्यादिविवर्जितः यत्किञ्चिदप्यहन्नास्ति तूष्णीं तूष्णीमिहास्म्यहम् शुद्धमोक्षस्वरूपोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् सर्वानन्दस्वरूपोऽहम् ज्ञानानन्दमहं सदा विज्ञानमात्ररूपोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् ब्रह्ममात्रमिदं सर्वं नास्ति नान्यत्र तेषपे तदेवाहं न सन्देहः इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् त्वमित्येतत् तदित्येतत् नास्ति नास्तीह किञ्चन शुद्धचैतन्यमात्रोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् अत्यन्ताभावरूपोऽहम् अहमेव परात् परः अहमेव सुखं नान्यत् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् इदं हेयमयं किञ्चित् नास्ति नास्त्येव ते शपे निर्गुणानन्दरूपोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् साक्षिवस्तुविहीनत्वात् साक्षित्वं नास्ति मे सदा केवलं ब्रह्मभावत्वात् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् अहमेवाविशेषोऽहम् अहमेव हि नामकम् अहमेव विमोहं वै इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् इन्द्रियाभावरूपोऽहम् सर्वाभावस्वरूपकम् बन्धमुक्तिविहीनोऽस्मि इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् सर्वानन्दस्वरूपोऽहम् सर्वानन्दघनोऽस्म्यहम् नित्यचैतन्यमात्रोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् वाचाम् अगोचरश्चाहम् वाङ्मनो नास्ति किञ्चन चिदानन्दमयश्चाहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् सर्वत्र पूर्णरूपोऽहम् सर्वत्र सुखमस्म्यहम् सर्वत्राचिन्त्यरूपोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् सर्वत्र तृप्तिरूपोऽहम् सर्वानन्दमयोऽस्म्यहम् सर्वशून्यस्वरूपोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् सर्वदा मत्स्वरूपोऽहम् परमानन्दवानहम् एक एवाहमेवाहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् मुक्तोऽहं मोक्षरूपोऽहं सर्वमौनपरोऽस्म्यहं सर्वनिर्वाणरूपोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् सर्वदा सत्स्वरूपोऽहं सर्वदा तुर्यवानहं तुर्यातीतस्वरूपोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् सत्यविज्ञानमात्रोऽहं सन्मात्रानन्दवानहं निर्विकल्पस्वरूपोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणम् सर्वदा ह्यजरूपोऽहं निरीहोऽहं निरञ्जनः ब्रह्मविज्ञानरूपोऽहम् इत्येवं ब्रह्मतर्पणमेवोक्तम् एतत् प्रकरणं मया यः शृणोति सकृद्वापि ब्रह्मैव भवति स्वयं ब्रह्मैव भवति स्वयं ॐ तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु वाह what a beautiful text very very delighting complementing with all our studies we do throughout the day the 6-7 Vedantic classes wow देखो when we really are sincere such a secret text also Bhagavan gives us in the whole country of 140 crores how many of them know such a text like Rubhu Gita exists in which Brahma Vyasa is being done continuously we are lucky whole day we are attending classes from so many days तो भगवान ने कहा तुम लोगों को ये भी टेक्स्ट देता हूँ थैंक यू May all innocence, egolessness come to us so that we allow the divine to express through us as an experience and service. Om Nadatra Suryo Bhatina Chandra Tarakam Om Narayana Vidmeya Vasudevaya Dasharatha Vidmeya Sitavan Tatpurushame Tanno Rudra Mangalangur Brahmaloka Jainimeva Vyasa बोल सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत परिषद गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योग वासिष्ठ पातंजलि योग दर्शन अध्यात्म रामायण सूत संहिता शिवपुराण समस्त धर्म वैदिक संस्कृति हैंदव संस्कृति पुनरुत्थान प्रजागरण विश्वव्याप्ति सनातन वैदिक संस्कृते श्रुतिस्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय वेद शुकदेव सुताद भागवताचार्य की जय वेद व्यास वशिष्ठ वाल्मीकि विश्वामित्र आदि रामायणाचार्य की जय तुलसीदास आदि वेद व्यास वैश्वनाथ ख्याति शंकर ब्रह्मद्याचार्य की जय हिरण्यगर्भ कपिल पतंजलि व्यास आदि योग दर्शनाचार्य की जय भोला भाई सब सुंदर की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय हंस के आनंद की जय नमः पार्वती पदे हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय राम राम अम्बे माता की जय श्री महाविष्णु भगवान की जय श्री रूप निदाग संवाद की जय समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक भास्कर जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक की जय सनातन धर्म की जय वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय आध्यात्मिक जीवन जितान की जय दैट्स अनदर डे एट द फीट ऑफ द लॉर्ड Shubham. See you tomorrow. Hmm.